Good afternoon and welcome to today's weekly marine weather briefing. My name is Amanda Reinhart and I'll be talking about what's currently happening today and what to expect through the weekend and into early next week. So let's start off with the main message. We do have a gale warning that's in effect off of the Northeast Florida coast from Friday to Friday night, and seas are expected to build 12 to 17 feet in this area. So let's start off with this morning's surface analysis. There's a trough that's off the east coast of Florida that extends all the way down into Northeast Caribbean. And this is a system that's going to eventually become a frontal boundary that will give way to the gales off of the Northeast Florida coast Friday into Friday night. In addition, we're watching this tropical wave, currently tracking it off of South America. It's not expected to produce any significant weather at this time. Next, let's look at the 7-day graphical tropical weather outlook. The Hurricane Specialist Unit is watching this area off the Florida coast and into the Carolinas. This is the system that will bring gales to our waters off of Northeast Florida. As you can see, the Hurricane Specialist Unit has a low chance of formation for this system through the next 48 hours and 7 days. However, they are expecting gusty winds, dangerous surf, and rip currents along the southeast United States late this week and into this weekend, in addition to heavy rainfall. For more information, make sure you check your local National Weather Service office and the high seas forecast for both the Tropical Analysis Forecast Branch and the Ocean Prediction Center. All right, so let's take a closer look at what to expect in the next coming days. This is for this evening, Thursday, May 25th. We're expecting some strong winds off the Northeast Florida coast with seas already up to 8 feet. There's also an area of moderate to locally fresh winds near that tropical wave with seas up to 8 feet. And then by Friday, once again, we're expecting the gales to begin as a low pressure system develops off the Northeast Florida coast and really begins to deepen. In addition, we're expecting seas 8 to 12 feet to build off of the Northeast Florida coast. Everywhere looks fairly quiet across the Gulf and the Caribbean and the rest of the Atlantic. And then by Saturday, that low pressure system, as you can see, it's already deepened and will be lifting northward away from the Northeast Florida coast and towards Georgia into the Carolinas. And seas are expected to be 10 to 13 feet. And elsewhere, we're expecting quiet conditions across the rest of the basin. And then by Sunday, as that low really begins to lift northward, farther away from our waters, we're expecting quiet conditions across the Florida coast and elsewhere across the rest of our basin, and seas will begin to subside. We're expecting 8 to 10 feet off of the Florida coast, and is expected to continue subsiding later Sunday and into Monday. And then finally, Monday, which is Memorial Day for the United States, we're expecting really quiet conditions across the Atlantic, Gulf, and Caribbean, in both winds and seas. And again, on Tuesday, we're expecting quiet conditions across the entire basin, in addition to seas below 6 feet. So in summary, we are expecting a gale warning off of the Northeast Florida coast from Friday to Friday night, and seas are expected to build 12 to 17 feet. This concludes the weekly marine weather briefing for today. The next briefing is Sunday, May 28th, and until then, have a safe weekend.